Hello travelers! For most people, we don't think too much about the way we do things. From shopping to eating to using the facilities, our way of life seems normal and the most obvious way of doing things. But once you learn how people in other cultures do everyday things, it can be quite surprising, and few countries have more surprises in store than Japan. The Japanese do many things in ways that can seem odd or even outright crazy to most Westerners. So we've made a list of the 10 craziest things unique to Japan. But before we go through the list, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future videos. Welcome to Tenzi's Travel. I'm Julia, and this is our list of 10 crazy things you will only experience in Japan. Number 10. Cat Cafes. Ranking number 10 on our list will have to be the cat cafes you find in Japan. If you are a lover of cats, then this might just be the best place for you to get some cute cat cuddles. You can relax after a stressful day or start your day with a cup of coffee or tea while stroking a cat. This may seem weird to you, but cat cafes exist in Japan and lots of customers visit them. If you happen not to be a fan of cats, there is another weird option available. How would you like to start your day in a hedgehog cafe? Yes, there are also hedgehog cafes in Japan. To get access into these cat cafes, you will be required to pay an entrance fee. This entrance fee covers your drink and an hour of being surrounded by pets. Number 9. Cuddle's Cafes. If you find cat cafes weird, then what will be weirder is a cuddle cafe. Sonya cafes located in Akihabara, Japan, permit their male customers to sleep right next to another woman. Although no funky business is allowed, men are permitted to purchase extra features. These features can be as simple as stroking the woman's hair or as intimate as looking deep into the woman's eyes. Cuddle cafes are available to anyone who wants to release stress and anxiety by getting a warm hug from someone. As much as possible, the women are only allowed to cuddle nice men. The idea of going into a cafe for the purpose of cuddling a stranger sounds crazy, but it seems to be working well for Japan. Number 8. Cute food and expensive fruits. When it comes to food, presentation is one of the important things to look out for. You will most likely go for food that looks presentable as opposed to one that doesn't. In Japan, you won't just get presentable food, you will also get cute food. Japan goes all out when it comes to food presentation, from rainbow cotton candies to colorful ice cream. Another highlight of cute food is the animal-shaped donuts. Donuts are shaped like frogs, dogs, cats, or even bears. All are available on the food menu for you. As expected, when you're in a restaurant that has cute looking food to offer, you will want to have a taste of everything on the menu. One crazy food that is available in Japan is the crazy pancakes, which is literally an appetizing looking carb bomb. Some restaurants have kids menus which contain rice with ketchup drawings of different shapes on top. As for their fruits, they are expensive and some of them are cute. If you are looking for fruits, you may find a melon with a bow. There are other fruits with cute packaging too, and these packaging attract extra expenses. The fruits are usually wrapped like presents. A mango in Japan can cost as much as $102. You would agree that that is one expensive mango. There are also white strawberries, and they are equally expensive. Number 7. Love hotels. If you ever come across a mysterious-looking hotel that displays prices per hour, then you have spotted the infamous love hotels in Japan. Generally, Japan has a culture that encourages communal living, and so privacy is a very rare commodity in Japan. Love hotels are a way of getting away from nosy neighbors and invasive parents. Love hotels provide a discreet escape for all your romantic escapades, and you are guaranteed the sanctity of absolute privacy. Love hotels offer you double rooms for a short period of time. From minutes to hours, you can choose between 1 to 3 hours or a whole night, which starts by 10 p.m. No matter what kind of fun you are into, you can find a room that fits your desires. You can even rent a love hotel with its own private water slide. Just try not to think too hard about it. Since privacy is key, you can choose your room and make payments without having to see a receptionist. If you intend to try it out, there is need for caution, as most of these love hotels are run by the Japanese mafia. So if you don't know your way around, don't try it. Number 6. Blue traffic lights. The major traffic lights are green, red, and yellow, but in Japan, there's more. If yellow is for wait and red is for stop, go on will be what? Blue? The Japanese traditional language made a very little distinction between the color blue and green. The word ao in Japanese translates to blue in English, but it is still referred to as and often described as blue and green. The modern Japanese language, however, describes the color green as Midori. But this didn't change the remnants of the culture, one of which is the traffic light system. According to the standards that are set by the International Commission on Illumination, the shade of blue used by the Japanese traffic light is mostly a shade of green that is only extremely close to blues. Initially, the color of the first traffic lights that were made in Japan officially had the green color, Midori, as stipulated by the law. However, a lot of people as well as many publications at the time started referring to them as blue, ao. As a result, the green lights were officially changed to blue in order to reflect the common opinion of the people. If you happen to drive through Japan and you see the blue lights on, it's time for you to go. Number 5. Free tissues. If you ever run out of tissues while in Japan, just wander to the streets of Japan's major transit hub, and you will most likely be handed a set of free tissues. When it comes to tissues, you can never be stranded. This weird act of kindness is often used as a means of marketing a company. The sets of free tissues usually display the logo of the company. It is a quite hospitable means of advertising. So even if you forget to take tissues with you on your tour, you don't need to worry because you will get one on the way and it will be for free. Number 4. Public baths. For most people living in the Anglosphere, the idea of bathing in public sounds very odd. However, in Japan, there is a long tradition of public hot springs baths called onsen. In Japan, the onsen is considered a good way to relax and socialize after a long day. The public baths are sectioned based on gender, and you are not allowed to wear swimsuits. Public baths are open to all, and foreigners are also allowed to use them. Although this is a place where you can get naked without constraints, some public baths refuse entry for people who have tattoos on their bodies. This is actually something we mentioned in a previous video, 10 countries where normal things could get you into a lot of trouble. Be sure to check it out. Now, you still may be thinking that this isn't crazy enough, so let's add to the craziness. Do you enjoy a glass of wine? How about a cup of coffee? How would you like to bathe in your favorite beverage? Well, there is a special spa in Japan that lets you take a bath in your favorite beverage. Wine, coffee, tea, and even ramen are just a few of the options at the spa. And don't think it's just dyed water, these are the real beverages. But a bit of advice, don't try to drink it. Number 3. Taco Tamago and Tuna auctions. Taco Tamago is one of the weirdest and most delicious foods in the world. It's a meal of small octopus served on sticks. It also has a boiled egg in its head. It's very popular in Kyoto. If you like to dabble in varieties of foods, here's one you should try. They make the perfect snacks, and they seem to be one of the best you'd taste in Japan. If you don't find eating an octopus weird, what you should find weird is how they managed to put an egg in the head of the octopus. Another food spectacle is the tuna auction. The fish market in Tokyo is the home for the world's tuna. There is usually an auction of tuna that goes on in the market, and it is accessible to everyone, free of charge. The auction is famous for the chaos it causes. Because of this, provisions have been made for attendees to book a spot in advance. The spots are usually picked at random, so you can only hope to get a good spot. If you don't like your spot, you have the option of seeing the auction from the tuna auction observation window, or if you so desire, you can book a private tour of the auction. Number 2. Smart Washlet toilets. You may have come across smart cars and smart TVs, but only in Japan will you come across a smart toilet. Japan is a home for innovative inventions, and one of their interesting inventions is the smart washlet toilets. They are super toilets that are equipped with interesting high-tech functions. These toilets have perfumes, various backside sprays, noise-covering sounds, and even temperature control. They are also self-cleaning, and you can always listen to music while you use it. Some of the newest high-tech toilets have other interesting functions that seem to cater for everyone's needs. Japan is trying to improve the restroom in every way possible. The toilets do have a bit of a learning curve. There are a lot of buttons to set your personal settings, and you may not be able to find your way around it at your first trial. But once you get a hang of it, it is very easy to maneuver. These smart toilets are not common in other parts of the world yet, but you can even find some in the Tokyo Narita airport, so you may not need to go that far to see one. Number 1. Vending machines. Okay, so you are probably thinking that this isn't too weird. After all, you probably pass by a vending machine at least once a day where you live. But Japan takes vending machines to a whole new level. First of all, vending machines are everywhere in Japan. There are multiple vending machines on nearly every street, and there are alleyways that are lined with rows and rows of vending machines. But what makes this really amazing is the variety of things these vending machines offer for sale. In fact, think of something, anything you want, and odds are that there is a vending machine in Japan that sells it. Are you looking for fresh fruit? There's a vending machine for that. How about new clothes? There's a vending machine for that too. Want a new puppy? Yes, there is even a vending machine for puppies. In fact, for everything you can imagine a vending machine for, there is probably a vending machine you couldn't imagine. Did you imagine a Playboy branded coffee vending machine? Yes, that is also in Japan. The country has more than 4 million vending machines. This is about 1 vending machine for every 30 people, and more vending machines than all of Europe. This is a very unique part of Japan that you won't be able to miss when you visit, and that makes it the #1 most crazy thing you will only experience in Japan. So which of these things did you find most crazy? Which of these things do you want to experience the most? And if you have been to Japan, what crazy experiences did you have? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friend who is most obsessed about Japan. And if you liked this video, you will also like these other videos of ours. If you have already seen them, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching, we'll see you again soon.